Hi, I'm QDC. What we're about to build today is Verlinden Productions Tank Turret Bunker, and this is a 1/35 scale. This is the second and final part of my D-Day Diorama series, and the reason why I'm building this particular kit is because it's about to be the 70th anniversary of the D-Day invasion at the time of this recording, and so I just wanted to build a D-Day Diorama. So let's go ahead and start building this kit right now. Let's go take a look inside this box. We have resin parts containing the turret and the door. A wall made out of plaster. And the bunker itself, which is made out of plaster. I want to talk to you more about working with resin parts. What I'm about to do is I'm going to cut this excess part by using a razor saw. And by cutting the resin excess part off, I'm going to generate a lot of dust, and that dust is going to be very toxic. So it's always a good idea to wear a face mask, dust mask that I have right here over your face, and also you should wash your hands after you work with resin parts, or use gloves. It's time for me to glue the resin parts together. Using ordinary plastic model cement won't work because, of course, these are made out of resin, not made out of plastic. So what I like to use is super glue. And to use super glue to glue these resin parts together, all I usually do is I put a dab of super glue onto a piece of paper, like so, and then use a toothpick and take some of the glue onto the toothpick, put it onto where I want the glue to be held, like that, and then assemble the parts. This is the completed model kit before painting, and it's a very good model kit, very easy to build. There are only 4 parts to this model kit, so I don't think anyone would have a hard time building this kit whatsoever. I like the tank turret, very nice, and the bunker itself, I like the texture. It looks very realistic, and the door looks nice too. Highly recommended for those of you who are into really just bunkers or D-Day invasion. It's time for me to paint the model. It's time for me to paint the model. I already painted the entire model with a coat of primer, and now it's time for me to use my airbrush and paint the main color. I'm going to protect my model by giving it a coat of future floor wax. I'm going to give my entire model a wash. What you see right here is a dilution of brown artist oil paint and mineral spirits, and I'm going to simply just give my model a wash. I'm going to make some camouflage netting. What you see right here is ordinary cheesecloth that I got from my kitchen, and right over here is brown acrylic paint. And to make camouflage netting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak the cheesecloth in the paint, like so. Then, using a tissue paper, I'm going to squeeze out the excess paint. Then, I carefully tease out and straighten out the cheesecloth, and it looks pretty good so far. Then I put it down, let it dry, like so, and then I'm going to put that onto the bunker. Here are some ones that are already done. So I'm going to simply glue on to areas where I want to have the camouflage netting, like so. I'm going to get some dust effects. I'm going to use my airbrush and tint the entire model with a coat of buff color. The bunker's all complete. It looks pretty good. I like the camouflage netting. It looks realistic. It's time for me to build the diorama. It's time for me to build the diorama. What you see right here is a wooden base that I bought at my local craft store, and I stained it this particular color. This is premixed tile grout, powdered tile grout, and static grass. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put on the premixed tile grout first, then add powdered tile grout, and then finally static grass. Then I'm going to glue the bunker onto the wooden base, like so. These are the figures that I'm going to use for my diorama. If you're interested in knowing how I built and painted these figures, you're more than welcome to watch part 1 of my video. It's on YouTube. Okay, so we built the model kit, we painted it, we weathered it, we made even a diorama out of it, and now it's time for me to show you the completed model kit the entire project from start to the end. Take a look. This is the computer model on Diorama, and I like my work. When I see this completed diorama, I do feel like I'm being transported back to 1944 during the D-Day invasion. And what makes it look so realistic to me are the figures. These figures are really dynamic, and it really does tell a story about these men assaulting this bunker, and they're not quite sure exactly what to do because the door is partially open. I also like the Verlinden Productions bunker itself, especially the tank turret. Really nice. My addition of the camouflage netting gives it an authentic look. This is a very nice diorama, and I hope this video encourages you to build your own model kits. That completes this diorama. So what you're about to see next is a video slideshow of the completed diorama. But before I go, as always, just because I put this video here on YouTube, it doesn't make me a model kit expert. I am not an expert. I'm just a regular guy just like you. I hope this video encourages you to build a model kit of your own. Either it's a model tank, a model plane, a model train, or even an automobile. It doesn't matter. In the end, it's all about having fun. I'm QDC. Thanks for watching, and always, please, have a great day.